Well, hey everybody, welcome back to DeHaven Family Farm and my messy garage. Today we're going to do a service on this Kubota KX91 mini excavator that's behind me. Basic service, we have to, you can see the boom's all stretched out here and the thumb's closed a little bit. Basically we have to grease everything, but we're also going to change oil and the oil filter, and we'll blow out the air filter. The drain plug is right here for the oil, and the oil filter is up there. Now, the pretty cool thing here, this was a 22 mil on mine for the drain plug. Here is the oil filter. There is the number in case you're interested. Now, the cool thing that Kubota did when I bought this machine, with it came this little guy, which it's not a fancy wrench, but there's plastic on there. There, it fits perfectly over the oil filter, so the end of the filter there that sort of has the flat spots in it, you can grab a hold of it without an issue. Don't have to worry about slipping or anything. That's kind of handy. So I'm going to get set up here. I got to get my oil, the pan, and some gloves on and stuff. We'll get this draining. And while it drains, I just had it running a few minutes to try and warm it up. While it drains, I will, well, you can watch me. We'll do it together. Grease the boom on the machine. So let me get some stuff together and let's get started. All right. Well, it's dark under here. I apologize. You won't be able to see very well, but I think you'll get the idea here. Holy crap, that was tight. I don't know if you guys heard that click on the camera or not, but jeez. Now I did open the fill cap up here. There we go. Okay, so while that finishes draining, I wonder how freaking tight this filter is up here. It's a little hard to get to, not terrible, but there's a couple of wires here. There we go, just gotta wiggle it some. Let's see how tight this thing is. Oh, well that was interesting. That wasn't hardly tight at all. Yeah, they give you that cool little wrench, but I almost think well, there it goes. Well, maybe not. Get the dumb thing back out of there now. I almost think a pair of the pliers style filter wrench would be the quickest and easiest thing, other than trying to get that thing on there. Holy good grief. Okay. Let's move our pan over. See if we can manage to make a mess here. Oh, here's our plug too. Gotta keep an eye on that guy. What a mess. I basically had to turn the thing in such a way that the inside of it was facing down, which of course made a mess all over. Lots of fun. Well, I got this absorby crap stuff on the floor from the last mess I made, so we'll just go ahead and reuse some of that. Alright, so on to the next part of the adventure. We're going to grease this baby up here. Set you here, get my grease gun. Got my favorite lock and lube on there. I'll be surprised if I get all the way through greasing this and the tube doesn't run out. This is why I like that lock and lube. There was just pressure on that one, and regular grease fitting, it wouldn't have pushed the grease in. There it is. I am out. Gotta go put a tube in. Alright, I'm back. Working on case number 2 of grease tubes. Now you may be asking yourself, oh, I'm over here now. There you go. That might help. Of course, it might be cutting my head off. I don't know. Sorry if it is. My hands are all greasy. I don't want to touch the camera. But you may be asking yourself, why is this guy not using an electric grease gun? I do have one, and I do use it, but what I have is a piece of junk. I've been meaning to get a new Milwaukee one, but haven't gotten there yet. It's on the list, just for a fun game. Leave in the comment section down below how many tubes or containers of grease you guys have gone through this year. I'm kind of curious. Normally I would have gone through more by now, but I'm so far behind with the lousy weather this year that I haven't used as much as I normally do. So, alright, I'm going to grease the blade down here, and that'll be that. Okay, everything is all done dripping. This has a copper washer on it in case anybody was interested, to seal it. Plugs back in. Just going to snug it up here a little bit. Helps if you turn it the right way. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this is one of those circumstances that I can't put any oil in the oil filter because of the way that it goes in and out. I'll just end up dumping oil everywhere trying to put the filter back on, so that is not going to be possible. So let me get some used oil here to put around the seal of the filter. We'll just coat that up a bit with some used oil. Now, the fun process of putting this darn thing back on there. Okay, that is good and hand tight. We won't put the wrench back on there. Usually don't have to. Looks like everything's all cleaned up here. Alright, it holds 5.9 liters. So I've got 3 liters in my little pitcher here. So we'll do that a couple of times. Okay, I got the rest of the oil in, using 15W40 if I didn't say earlier. Just checking to make sure we have stuff on the dipstick. It's about 3/4 up. I don't think all the oil has run down to the oil pan yet, but you always want to check that dipstick even though the filter hasn't filled up yet. It's kind of a safety. If you don't see anything on the dipstick, there's always a chance you forgot to put the drain plug back in or something and it was draining out. So on this machine it's kind of easy to see under there, but a car or something where the drain pan would be further underneath, you get distracted, so always check that. So now what I'm going to do is fire it up, let the oil circulate, let the filter fill up, and then we'll let it sit, drain back down, and we'll check it again. Alright, we're going to let that oil drain back down to the pan, and then we'll check the oil on the dipstick and check the filter and the drain plug for any leaks. Alright, so I did go ahead and blow the air filter out with compressed air, you know, using the air compressor. It wasn't too bad, had a little dust in it, but it's a good thing to do while you're here. So The inner one was fine. Didn't have to worry about that. So we'll put that back in. Finally got that back on. Sheesh. Clean rag. See where we're at here. This is showing halfway. Machine's been sitting here, oh, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Book says 5.9 liters. I put in 6, just about. I guess I need just a little more in there. Well, I'll add a little more and then check it. Okay, so I added another liter, just about. Let's see what that did for us. Now, it's only been a couple of minutes, so I don't know if all of it drained down in there yet. Alright, we're 3/4 of the way up in the operating range. I am happy with that for now. Alright, well that pretty much completes the oil service here, oil change. We greased the machine, did the air filter. This is the fuel filter. I was going to change it, but I didn't happen to have one on the shelf. I thought I did. I have a whole bunch of Kubota filters over there, but not that one. So it's not that old. I'll change it before winter time, and so that should be good to go. So other than that, I think that's just a basic service. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget, if you use a bunch of grease, figure out how many tubes you use. Leave them in the comments down below. Let's see who used the most so far this year. I'll have to figure out what I did, and I'll leave a comment on the video how many tubes that I've gone through. Like I said, it's not as many as I normally do because I'm way behind. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it helped you out. Questions, comments down below. Subscribe, bell icon for me, please. All those fun buttons right across there. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.